Hello subscribers and non-subscribers, and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings III Restore the Danelaw, which we've already done. So at this point it's more of a expand the Danelaw series, but whatever. I'm not renaming it. Going to get my timer started, so this part we will maybe be going to war with Cornwall potentially, just to get that little bit. I think I'm fine letting them keep the earldom of Lyon. They can get swallowed up by Brittany, or Jayland, or West Francia. Also, that's not creepy at all. What's this? Gorm again. My son Gorm has been impressed with one of the household champions for a very long time. After meeting in person, he has been repeating the warrior's words to himself. Greatness comes in time. Be there to grasp it when it does. Yes, Gorm. Opportunities always come in time. And, yes, Ingbjorn. And you're ill. Great job, Ingbjorn. Great job. You managed to get yourself sick, somehow. Well, you should be okay. Yeah. You're young. You should be able to survive that in theory. Oh, I can imprison you. I don't have a particularly great chance of success. I could potentially increase that, and I assume it's because you're a fornicator. Well, I guess not just a fornicator, you are also an adulterer. And apparently this is a crime to us. Oh, you. You need to give up these guys if you don't mind. Just all of them. Anyone who's not part of your territory you should be giving up. Sadly, it's an act of tyranny. But you're guaranteed to accept. All my subjects will be a little bit pissed off at me about it. But I think we'll survive. Thank you. However, I have a couple more. I know this is pissing you off, and a bunch of other people are going to be pissed off about it. But the sooner we get it over with, the sooner we don't have to worry about it. You're welcome. Also, if I had money, I would go ahead and send you some just to sort of make up for the fact that I just took a bunch of people off your hands. It's this peasant rabble. Damn peasant revolts. Oh shit, in my territory. I was not expecting that. And I gain a level of devotion. So I am now a paragon of virtue, and we are moving up towards religious icon, though that doesn't seem particularly likely for us to hit, if I'm being completely honest. I mean, maybe we will, but it's 4,000 points. I don't think we will. Do you need help? I think you do. I'm gonna go help you. Oh, I need a court physician. Get me a new court physician. I didn't realize my last one died. You're not good at anything. So, just burn him at the stake, chop his head off, whatever the hell it was we were doing to him. Okay. You're a novice physician, and you have literally no physician skill. So, Euphemia, welcome aboard. You're a little bit more expensive, but you know what? You actually have job qualifications, which are kind of important. Wonderful. Enthusiastic conversion somewhere. Not that that actually speeds up our conversion at all, annoyingly enough. Disband our troops. We don't need them up anymore. Do you mind converting? Thank you. See, now you like me. All because you converted. Let's see. Yeah, Sweden's not... I'll be honest, Sweden's not a particularly big enemy. At the end of the day. And on a one-on-one fight, I could take Sweden without any serious issues. The main thing is just it's not a one-on-one fight. And I can't change those. Want single realm ruler. I don't want to lose any damn territory. Why am I not getting any money from here? Oh, because the it's the wrong territory for the freaking Grand Mistress, apparently. I'm getting punished for the game deciding to give her that specific territory. Great job, game. Let's improve the development of our counties. Not that they really grow all that quickly. In fact, our starting territory, or not our starting territory, but Jorvik here is actually not growing at all, apparently. The neighboring territories are a little bit. Wonderful. We are now up to 8, but then Sweden also went up, so they're now at 20, which means I still have 12 more to go. Like I had previously anyway. But whatever. Continue promoting culture. Sooner or later, I will manage to overtake Sweden. I own more land than Sweden right now. So eventually I'll be able to overtake them. I just gotta wait. Forever. You know, it's interesting that none of my powerful vassals are particularly great at the whole martial thing. So I can't really replace Lord Ingmar here with anybody who is a powerful vassal. I mean, I could replace him. Earl Ormar here is a decent amount better at 25 martial. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that. Because that extra little boost to levy reinforcement rate is nice. Though it's still pretty low. Wow, it's really not going very fast. And acquaintance taken prison. Jalen, or who was it? I just saw somebody got imprisoned. I was not paying attention. The flag kind of looked like the flag like Jalen, but it doesn't say he's in prison. But he was just Jalen? Don't know, actually. That's what you get for not paying attention to what the game says. We're at 18 years. Oh yes, I was potentially going to go to war with you. Okay, so if I declare invade kingdom, you can only use an invasion CP once per lifetime. So the question is, do I use it on Gwynedd here, who's tiny, and I could easily conquer them over the course of 3 duchy wars, and maybe save it for somebody like Alba, or maybe even Sweden. Could I do a kingdom war against Sweden? I assume I can. I have claims on that. I'm sorry. I have claims on Upland. So I do. I never realized that, actually. And that actually would cost prestige. I could take Upland off them for just literally no reason. Or I can invade to take over the Kingdom of Sweden. Which doesn't sound half bad, to be honest. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe as a special finishing off this series type thing down the road, we'll invade Sweden to take the Kingdom of Sweden. But you know what, let's go ahead and deal with Cornwall here. They have no friends and they're weak. Well, I say they have no friends and they're weak, but evidently they had somebody. Stone of Glass. As I struggle to make out the tiny letters on the scroll before me, I feel a headache building once again. Why do scribes insist on writing such small symbols? I squint and try again. Nothing short of a miracle. With the aid of a stone of glass, even old men struggling with bad eyesight could read with ease. Sigrid, I require your assistance. Or I need one of those stones, or sell everything which is impossible to read. I suppose that is one way to lose stress. And I would gain some money. Or I can spend the money that I would have technically gained if I sold everything and gained lifestyle experience, which I think I might prefer the lifestyle experience, to be honest. Yeah. So I want Sigrid to gain a weak hook on me. Not really, to be honest. Because she's got one of my sons. She's married to one of my sons, so that's potentially a problem. I need one of those stones. That reminds me, I should probably actually, move my rally point so it's somewhere that I can actually use it without needing to wait an age and a half for my troops to run across. Oh, you're some random freaking dude in Bavaria. Actually, you're not even in Bavaria. You're just some random dude who's stuck between Bavaria and Lothringia, and apparently neither of them have decided to invade you for some reason. And Sweden won the war against Jutland. Don't know why they were fighting a war against Jutland, but apparently they were. What happened to his army? I swear I saw an army over here earlier. A troubling translation. As I step over the threshold to my court physician Euphemia's office, I find her bent deeply over a book. This translation of Heracles is atrocious, she says with a sigh. If I were to follow these instructions, I am likely to kill my patient as I am to... I am as likely to cure my patient as I am to kill them outright. Let me have a look. Chance of improving her learning. And I gain some lifestyle experience. Gain less lifestyle experience. She becomes a physician rather than a novice physician, and I spend more money that I don't really have. Or you should look to the heroic sagas for guidance, because yes, those are obviously the best things to look at. Let's just give it a shot. 60% chance. And I'm honestly actually surprised it worked. I'm not complaining, but I am surprised it worked. And Sweden's hired my Holy Order. I don't actually get any money for my Holy Order being hired, do I? No, I don't. I'm pretty sure I don't. Which is kind of a shame, to be honest. I'm gonna kick the game up to 4 speed. Because yeah, these sieges are gonna take a while now. This is why I need to get those damn onagers. But no. We can't research things in any reasonable amount of time. Oh god, no. You are terrible at this job, relatively speaking. I mean, granted, your predecessor wasn't that great either. Euphemera, you have 2 jobs. Have fun. I assume you still have your other job, right? You do, yes. Their assault... Oh god, they breached the wall. They actually have onagers. A new claimant. Of all the buffoonery I've ever seen in Jarl Ragnar's inane effort to improve my relations with my neighbors, my good-for-nothing Chancellor has officially acknowledged King Eriker's claim to the Earldom of Essex. You're supposed to make me friends, not enemies. Well, we might go to war with Sweden now. And not because I want to go to war with Sweden. Well, this would improve my learning, wouldn't it? Or my experience gain, right? Because that's based off my learning. In this case, isn't it? That's how that works, right? There's just a base, actually, so maybe not. That actually sounds nice. Your wards can get additional skills. Also, I should probably be educating my heirs' children. Where the hell are you? Oh, are you not within my... Oh, you left. You bastard. Come back, son. I have a hook on you. On the house head, yeah. Come back. Also, remember to bring your kids with you, because apparently... I don't know what the hell you did with this son. You tossed him out somewhere. Both of them, in fact. Why? Are they educating your kids or... No. At least they're not. I don't... What the hell? Did you come back? You did. Did you bring your kids with you? You did not. What? Oh my god, game. I wanted to go and educate his kids. But evidently I can't do that. And Gorm comes of age, and he's a charismatic negotiator. Good for you, Gorm. You're not particularly great at anything. I hate to break it to you. Let's see, we have an intelligent 32-year-old. We have a quick 20-year-old. We've got a bunch of people with pretty. We got a comely. We have a 9-year-old intelligent. So you'd be waiting a while, but that would kick you off to a great start for kids. 44-year-old genius. That's... I mean, I suppose technically she is fertile still. But you're lucky to get one, maybe, if you're really lucky, 2 kids. We'll go for this. That's fine. Oh, I have a bunch of prisoners. Holy crap. I captured his wife, apparently. And she's not particularly great at anything. Although she is pregnant, apparently. Nah, that's a dick move. I was about to say, yeah, maybe we'll just burn her at the stake, but no, that's a dick move. We'll let her give birth to the child in prison, and then maybe burn her at the stake after. And if this was Crusader Kings II, I would keep the child in my prison until they were of age, and then, depending on if they had any useful skills, I would keep them. If not, I would just ship them back home after forcing them to convert. Okay, who do I give this to? Gorm recently came of age. I guess I could gift it to him. Oh, figure, you are married, right? You are. You're not married, but you're 58 now, so it's a little late to get you started, apparently. Well, not apparently, it is. It's definitely kind of late. No, not gonna put a 9-year-old grandson in charge. Definitely not a 6-year-old. Game. They have to be an adult. And I don't recall. Am I actually able to... Yes, I can. I was gonna say, am I actually able to give it to females? And the answer is yes, apparently. I just don't really have any that are up here at the top of the list. Yeah, go figure. I'm gonna give you Cornwall. So you enjoy that. Feel free to make the kingdom title yourself, because I'm not going to do it for you. Well, I guess usurp it, actually, because I can't give it to you. We are ever so slowly making progress towards being no longer an obscure dynasty, but rather just insignificant. Which is still technically an improvement. Oh, and I can change your contract. I'll be honest, I kind of prefer the money. I believe the house head hook you can keep forever. I believe that's how that works. No, I'm not gonna do any of that other fancy stuff. Actually, I don't really gain any extra money, do I? Not right now, because you have basically nothing. Oh. Now the game decides to tell me that Siegfried here can be married. Weren't you already married previously? Oh, you were. Oh, you were married to Sigrid. Here's a 20-year-old. Have fun. And granddaughter. You are quick, so I'm going to make sure to marry you off to somebody who is also quick. But, you know, just kind of look for the youngest we can find, preferably. Also, preferably already of age. We're very close, and the closest we have is 9 here, who's also my grandson, so that's not happening. So it looks like the 27-year-old Ragnar here. And matrilineal, yes. And negotiate an alliance with Opheg. Keep him off her back. Oh, what's this? To the implacable King Halfdan of the Danelaw, I call on you to honor our alliance and join me in the... Who the hell are you? Oh, some random dude in lower Silesia. And you need my help going to war against... yes, I suppose you do. But that requires me to fight the war for you. So... How about you just... No. If you actually had a half-decent shot of winning that war on your own without my help, I would be inclined to help you. But because you require my help, I'm not going to help you. That just doesn't make any sense to me. I'm surprised you say that that's inferior. Technically, it's similar. It does require their allies to join in. And, I mean, obviously there's a chance that they don't, but that's definitely not a inferior force. It's definitely at least similar. Fresh converts volunteer, wonderful. I really need to upgrade my stuff here. But I don't have crop rotation, so I can't upgrade that. Could build farm and fields for some extra money. Which maybe I'll do that. Oh goddamn, what's this now? My dear uncle, I call on you to honor our alliance and join me in the peasant uprising. Do you really need my help? I mean, I'll join, but I'm not actually going to help you. Just so you know that. Because, one, it's all the way on the other side of the world. Also, a little interesting. Peasant revolt, that is an unreformed Norse faith, running around with the Star of David on its flag there. Or I believe that's what it's called, at least. Oh, yes. You were the one, yes, you were the one born in prison. Do you have other sons? You do have another son. That's why you don't really care about your replacement. I mean, the other son. Analytic atheist. You're not good at anything. Are you worth any money? You are worth a little bit of money. The petty queen. Oh. Really? You're only worth a favor. So... You're too young to be able to tell if you're potentially worth anything, so I'm just gonna... I'm gonna demand your conversion and just get the hell out of here. It's my timer. You're not good at anything. I'm just gonna demand your conversion and tell you to get out. Ransom accepted. Wonderful. And you can't afford your wife. Which means your wife gets to stay in prison for longer. You don't care about him. You hear about that? Or you hear that, dude? Your liege doesn't care about you. You're not particularly good at anything, so I'm just gonna... You know what? No. Just burn by the stake. Screw it, why not? Ooh. You're a fornicator, and I have a half-decent chance of actually succeeding with you. I am guaranteed to succeed with you. $165%. Sure. Welcome. Also, oh, did you lose your land? Oh, you still have it. I can't modify your thing because you're not my direct vassal, so, just give me your money and I'll let you go back. And I'll forget about your whole doing thing. Oh, who's this? I don't know. You're just some random 10-year-old kid who owns this territory. I'm assuming the previous ruler died or something, right? Yes. Your father died. He had his head ripped off May 19th, 892. He took control of the title December 12th, 891. So not even a year of rule. And yeah, but you're willing to join me and make my life easier. I don't have to invade you. Welcome aboard. Anyone else wish to join? You're technically actually kind of close. If I dumped some money your way, and you're actually not that expensive. I almost got it. I'm gonna go ahead and sway you. Try again. Why isn't that working? I don't know why that's not working, but whatever. Yeah, we're gonna attempt to sway you. I'm gonna try and peacefully annex you, because it's just so much easier. If I don't have to fight you. Ooh. Well, Lothian's made a comeback, for one, and, again, I have a half-decent chance of getting them to join. And you're nice and cheap. Now here's the thing. I don't think I can actually get you that last 10%. Or not 10%, but that last 10 points. And technically 11 actually, because I need to get +1 positive at least. And I don't know what the cutoff is for difference in military strength being an opinion modifier. I mean, at some point, that's going to cut off. It's always that way in Paradox games. Even if you have a military that's 20 times the size of your enemies, you can't enforce your demands on them, no questions asked. So at some point that's going to cut off. Right now it's at 14. If I can get it higher, basically at least 11 points higher to 25, I would be able to peacefully vassalize Lothian. Which sounds wonderful. You are at war, so I can't. And you need 30 points. Or 31 points, rather. And you only like me 22. So if I could max out your opinion, I should be able to peacefully bring in the Isles, or as they're now called, Sudreyar. Yeah, Sudreyar. Anyone else, out of curiosity? Nope, that looks like that's pretty much it. So, Alba, Lothian, the Isles, and little dude down here in Wales, I can potentially... Oh, you actually own stuff over here. I could potentially peacefully vassalize a couple of people, which will make my life much easier. So I'm going to try and do that. We'll see how well it works out. I am going to have to fight a war with Alba. However, Alba's not too strong anymore, because Lothian just basically cut them in half. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. I just gotta build up my military, and I don't know what metric it's using for that. If it's looking at my current levies or my maximum levies. If it's maximum levies, there's a couple things I can do about that, but all of that's a little bit slow to do. If it's looking at my current levies, then that's a different story altogether. Also, apparently my levies are not increasing anymore. So even though I have a theoretical max of 9,000, I cap out at about 4,300. And I don't know if I can do anything to improve that further. Oh well. I guess we'll find out next time. Yeah, this is actually going very well. We are 75 years old, and somehow still alive. That is actually shocking, and we are technically in poor health. But nonetheless, we are actually doing half decently. I do need to improve stuff. I go down the whole of body tree. I can allow us to live a lot longer, relatively speaking. But it's a little slow to do that, to be honest, so we're probably not going to succeed at that, to be honest. Or probably not. So I'll see you all next time. Quick reminder, I do have a Patreon. You can find a link to that down in the description below. If you enjoy the content on the channel, that is the best way to help support the channel. I also have a Discord. You can also find a link to that down below as well. That is my go-to place for posting channel happenings, so I do recommend that you join it so you can stay up to date on that type of stuff for when I will have interruptions to my recording schedule or whatever the case may be. Also, there are some affiliate links, I believe, for this series down below as well for picking up Crusader Kings III. It is a fun game, and I actually do generally... I'm finding myself enjoying it a little bit more than CK2. Particularly CK2 after the tons and tons of DLC that released for that just added mechanics. Many of which were good ideas, but sometimes as a result of how old the game was, they didn't work as well as I think they could have if they were introduced in a newer game. That was based on a newer engine, a newer version of the Clausewitz engine. But let me go ahead and save, and then that'll be it for this part. It only took us, what, 7 parts? Yeah. Part 7 is when we formed the Danelaw. Yeah. Oof, this... Oh. Oh, damn, okay, you don't tell me a date. Does load game tell me a date? It does. So, I'm gonna make a guess that we probably played maybe 10 years at most before I made that first save. So I'm gonna say the game starts maybe 860-ish, give or take a couple years. I don't recall the exact date. And then in about 36-ish, again, give or take a couple years, because I don't recall exactly when the game starts, we managed to form the Kingdom of the Danelaw. Again, that's a lot faster than I expected. I really expected it to take a lot longer than that. I'll see you all next time, but until then, goodbye and farewell.